Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I am creating this video for you on July 9th or 10th, 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. Tarot is timeless, okay? Just giving you the manufacturing date, and if you like my videos, I post two every single day. All right, one between 4 and 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, Florida time. And if you like to chat, my 10:30 p.m. has a live chat always, and sometimes the 4 to 6 p.m. does, depends if it's long enough. Anyways, boy, have I got some spirit messages for you guys. I can't wait to tell you, and I'm about to do that. But I want to remind you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you guys for being here and hanging out. I truly, truly appreciate you. If you hear beeping, there's lightning in the area. It's just the weather station I have here. Anyways, messages that came in. I was meditating. And it was so weird because of my meditation. It's just like this clear, like this movie took over while my eyes were open. I completely had this entire vision of somebody. Now, don't take it literal. It could be literal, but don't take it literal. I feel it's a metaphor. Traveling down the Vegas Strip. And they're looking and they're searching and they're going from block to block, you know, looking everywhere, and they're not satisfied. They're not finding what they're looking for. Then I hear the White Snake song, "Is This Love That I'm Feeling?" I think by the group White Snake. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. Is this love that I'm feeling? So then it lets me know, okay, somebody has been searching and searching, and I feel like for their person, right? Like looking for the one. And I feel like it's a person who has definitely been around. And I don't want to say it in a negative way. I'm not meaning it that way, but I feel like it's someone who has been around because they've been on a quest to enjoy their life. And if they find the right one, fine, you know, and if not, this is where I don't know if they've been looking. The only energy I felt is that they've been looking and they're not satisfied. It's just they're just not satisfied with that life, whatever that is. Maybe glitz and glam, maybe just finding the same thing no matter where they go. And then after that, so I feel like someone could be about to have some sort of major transition in love. And it was a silhouette of a male driving the car in the vision. I didn't see like features, just I knew it was a silhouette. They made it look boxy and square. And that's how I feel like it's just letting me know it's someone who is representing a male or a masculine energy, all right? So I do feel like someone's been around enough to know a rare find. And guess what? That's you. So, you know, and I actually heard a rare find. That's why I said that like that. I heard that auditory. Clairaudient is my first gift. My others came after. So the last thing I heard from that meditation, which like I was literally, you know, my eyes, I was like in a transcendent type of meditation. My eyes were open, but I was like really gazed out and out there. So I also heard that you are worth the risk and or sacrifice, not sure. And because it was starting to just sort of break away, and I've literally heard transmission end, and I've never heard that. I've never ever heard that, and I've been clairaudient my whole life. I've never heard it that way. Usually when spirit talks to me, spirit just talks, or it puts an impression upon my third eye. Really, I just most of the time know. It's just like a conscious knowing. And This is weird because I'd never heard transmission end. That was very weird for me. So I'll just share it with you. But I feel there's something important to timing. I was not able to start your reading until the candles burned out, the first set of candles, and that took about 5 hours. So I feel there's an importance to timing. And I feel like it has something to do with clearing of energies, all right? And I feel like what's being cleared is there's a lot of negativity just being cleared away wherever it needs to be. And as I said that, I heard thunder. I heard thunder outside. I don't think you guys heard it, but if you do, so we're going to get into your reading. Those are spirit messages, and that's what I feel. In the pre-shuffle, I got energy of that. Somebody, that same energy, just sort of not satisfied. I got the 4 cups in the pre-shuffle. Somebody, that is an energy of someone who's just not satisfied with the way things currently are. Now that can be a lot of people, but this had in particular to do with love and not finding the one, or but there's something different about you, and we have mystery. So I feel like this is your energy. Some of you could be mystics. Oh, wait, let me move this out of the way. Well, that can stay there. I wasn't meaning for that to be there. When I lit my incense, I had moved it over. Anyways, I feel like there's a mystery, all right? Some of you could be literal mystics. I feel like, but you're a mystery. And someone is just literally can't figure you out. And that is not uncommon. I hear that a lot, especially when people have dealt with me, okay? I'm going to just say it. Not with Aquarians, but people have dealt with me and said, I can't figure you out. Because I am sometimes have been such a forward thinker in my past. I was such a forward thinker, and I feel like some of you are like that too, that you might be out there. Someone can't really catch up to the steps. I am not that way anymore. I try to live in the moment and practice presence, but I feel that someone might see you as a mystery. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I've heard it said many times about Aquarius. I can't figure you out. Celebrate your success. And for some of you, this is going to be a reconciliation. And, you know, I feel if it's a reconciliation, it's mutual. You know, it could be just somebody you're reconnecting with. Doesn't have to be like it was an ex. Okay, a lot of times people think it's the ex, but it's a reconciliation, and I feel like it's a mutual one. And celebrate your success. So maybe since you've seen this person, there's been achievements and growth, and maybe you've shared some of this on the internet or on a social platform. Finances, okay, money problems, work, material things, success. Celebrate your success. So we're not going to say anything. We're not going to say no to money, right? We're not going to say no to success. We're not going to say no to finances. These are the things that create the life and the experiences with the ones we love, right? So bring that on. I feel like I'm missing something though. Maybe that's part of this. Maybe somebody feels like they're missing something. Anyway, just love yourself. The soulmate on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Let's get some more cards. I want to also take this time to thank everybody who shows up in the chat and thank my moderators who show up all the time. Thank you guys. Ooh, heart. I know what this means. It's a positive card and it's linked to emotions and love. And that's exactly what I was sort of channeling in the meditation, that somebody, you're a rare find. And I think if somebody had some sort of confusion, that's going to get cleared up, because we have the heart and we have confusion. So I'll see if anything else wants to come out with that. What is this? The stars? Okay, okay. The moon and the stars. There's some confusion, I feel like. I'm going to have to find out more what the confusion could be. I don't know. Maybe the confusion is cleared up. If I see in your tarot reading the Six of Cups, then, not the Six of Cups, excuse me, the Seven of Cups, then I'll know if it's a thing like currently, because I feel like the confusion is clearing up or is cleared up. And you know, because there's two birds here flying together, but there's a third one here that's off to the side. And so I don't know. These are the main characters. There's other characters in the background, but we have 3 main characters. And we have 2 very close to each other, and then there's one here off to the side. So if there's whatever confusion, maybe somebody was wondering if you're still with somebody, but either way, it doesn't matter. Look at all this. Great fortune. Celebrate your success. Look, that's what's coming through. Success doesn't always have to be about money. It can be health. Okay, you can be celebrating some health gains. Okay, you can be celebrating all kinds of things. Whatever it is, there's a lot of success here. And there is money. Look, finances are there. Okay. All right. I have a rare message right here. This is not for everyone. This is probably like one person, but there is, if there's anybody who is like, I just see somebody could be having like congestive heart failure. Somebody could be having problems feeling like water or in the lungs. Somebody like that. If somebody feels like it's, you know, pressure or something, definitely, or uncomfortable, definitely go to the doctor. That's not for everyone. That's specific because somebody is going to need to know that message. Something about something with the heart and water. So I don't know if there's something, you know, congestive heart failure came to me also. Something else is trying to come through right now. Somebody needs to be careful for dehydration and panic attacks. Someone may also have a panic attack and might end up in the hospital thinking it's a heart attack too, thinking it is. Anyways, there's someone coming in. All right. There is somebody coming in. They haven't told you that they want this wedding ring or ruby or commitment or whatever this is. They haven't told you. They haven't told you that you're the prize. They haven't told you that they've looked everywhere and just one of you. They haven't told you that they possibly want to have a kid and a house and the whole everything with you, and that you're the path that they want. You might know them as being with somebody false. They sure know it, and they are changing because they are tired of being with somebody fake. In the pre-shuffle, it did come out also. sort of got the energy that somebody is in the, thinking about how fake someone is, just thinking about it. And there, it's like I had got the image that somebody's observing how their person is around other people and how they gossip and judge so much, and they're just really looking at them like, you're so fake, but you're also you're doing some of the things you're judging people of. That came out in the pre-shuffle. And so I do know that there is, for some, there's somebody awakening to the fact that, they're just not being treated right, you know what I mean? And then there are some people who are, especially your sign, going through many changes, and you are on this path of, it just seems like Aquarius is on this healing path, and whatever it is, okay? And healing is also under reconciliation, but it just seems like there's all this healing energy, and this is what is changing. So think about areas in your life that you might be wanting healing or change. There's definitely somebody thinking about you and marriage. The heart message, like I said, for majority of you, the heart message is love. All right, there's some confusion that gets cleared up, okay, about who they love or who they want to be with. Okay, that one message was just for somebody, and that person will get it. The World. This also came out in the pre-shuffle. This is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. This is, this is somebody who wants a beginning with Aquarius. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have Aquarius right here next to that, and then we have you here. Yeah, somebody wants to marry you, the Emperor. Somebody wants to marry you here. Or you might be the Emperor and you want to marry someone, and you're thinking about proposing. Someone is, oh my God. Somebody might get on their hand, and I would say hand and knees. No, that's Cinderella. That was me yesterday on the floor. No, somebody might get on their knee and ask. Somebody might have some curly or wavy hair, some facial hair, a little bit, but not much facial hair. It doesn't have to be none of that. Someone is definitely emotional, this Emperor. Look at this. I mean, the Emperor is always in control. This Emperor is reminding me, like, I'm getting a Knight of Cups vibe off of this Emperor. Emperor can be a card of Aries, but don't get attached to the signs. Anybody can be an Emperor. High Priestess. Man, we got some major players. What the heck is going on? I'm telling you, Aquarius, there's changes. Major changes. And if you're beyond, getting married, settling down, and any of that, okay, you have kids or grandkids that could be doing it, you could be hearing about that. But this is, for a lot of you, this is somebody is in love with you. They want to marry you. And you can, it doesn't really matter on age. You can be in love in any age. That's the magic of love. Love has no age. The secret is, Aquarius, I want to marry you. That's the secret. That's the secret. Aquarius, I want to marry you. Well, I'm going to give somebody the secret sauce recipe. You just got to let them know. That's the secret sauce. You just got to let them know. You got to reach out. Yeah. You got to sing your tune if that's what you really want. Now I'm seeing whales. A lot of, I literally just finished my meditation. I still have all kinds of stuff coming in. I see like whales who, they migrate. They come from great distances to mate. Some of you, you're going to be mating with this person, because I have the Empress has a baby. But this is the world. But that's Empress vibes, isn't it? Which tells me someone could just be watching you on the internet secretly. We have Virgo Pisces with that High Priestess. And we have the Hangman. Okay, someone's about to get free. It's the Emperor. All right, so the Hangman is in the past position, but it landed on the Emperor. The Emperor is about to get free. They've been caught up. Pisces energy. And by the way, every freaking card has come out Major Arcana so far. This is a major thing. This is a fortunate relationship. I think that you two either will make fortune, or if it's a fortunate relationship, whatever, it's saying celebrate and great fortune. And I see finances over here. I have to say, there's money here too. I know a lot of people, if they see that in the thumbnail or something, or you know, it's just like money and love, it seems too good to be true, but it is here. And I haven't even clarified. Literal picture of money. Literal picture of great fortune. Also, numbers 2, 6s, and 8s might be associated with that. Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right, first let me get rid of the false, the fake, the phony. Remember, they were driving down in my vision, the Vegas Strip, searching. Everybody was the same, cookie cutter. But one person wasn't. Ah, it's you. You're not the cookie cutter. You broke the mold. And that's why you stand out. Near future is a 7 of Wands. That is a surrender. It's reverse. 7 of Wands is reverse. 9 of Cups. Somebody is here in this energy. Okay? It's like, I know what I want, but there's something delaying. Okay? They haven't told you. It's actually being kept from you. It's a secret. What's the delay? Why? What's wrong? Don't tell me the cat got his tongue. 4 of Swords reverse. There's, like I said, the advice. If you feel this way, and you are a divine masculine energy, identifying as that anyway, this is the time to make a move, is what it's showing here. Somebody needs to come out and just really make a move. That's the only thing left. Somebody knows how they feel. Somebody knows what they want. And the only thing now that's holding someone back is just saying, Aquarius, I love you. I want to have a family with you. I want to spend my life with you. And I don't want to waste any time doing it. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant reverse. So they don't want to waste no time. Somebody might literally have to get a divorce from an Aries or a fire sign or a Taurus, doesn't matter. Those are the ones literally linked right here, but someone might have to get a divorce, but it's like it's done. Somebody is in love. Somebody might, and this is the thing, you don't know. You don't know that they want to marry you. You don't know that. You don't know that they love you. Wow, let's start clarifying. Yeah, you don't know. They haven't told you that you are their happiness. They want you. It's really good though. It's not like a lustful type of want. Not saying they don't want you that way. They want you in the positive ways, you know. to stay in your life, or you want them the same way. We have the Eight of Cups reverse, the Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords has been, someone has been thinking about this for a while, but somebody finally stops thinking. Oh boy, that thunder. Seven of Swords. The Hermit. Could be somebody with Virgo in their chart severely strategizing right here, or somebody using that. It could be in someone's chart. What do I say? How do I express myself with the Moon reverse? How do I reveal? How do I say that I'm in love? Damn. How do I tell somebody in the most respectful way that I love them? That means they respect you. Drawn to the patch. Somebody might wear a patch. Wow. They stop thinking and overthinking, which is Virgo, Aquarius type of energy. Both of those, futuristic thinking and overthinking. And I see overthinking. And make a move. Four of Swords is here, reversed twice. Somebody finally gets out of their head and makes a move. Because the big secret is that they love you. And you don't know. And if it's a return of somebody, like a family member, well, they haven't told you, okay, that they love you in a long time. And it's a reconciliation. I guess money is icing on the top. I don't know. We're going to see if anything wants to come out, but primarily what's coming out is somebody is making a move toward you because they love you. I don't feel it's family, unless you're hearing about family getting married, because we have this ring, okay? Yeah, it could be money. For some of you, maybe it's money. You're gonna join forces. You're gonna make a lot of money with this person, okay? It could start out as money, and you guys get romantic as well. It could start off through that way. The whole thing is Aquarius is here in the reverse. You don't know. You don't know unless you're dealing with another Aquarius, but they're holding back, but you don't know. Either way, you don't know. And somebody is stressed because this could be a face-to-face thing. Especially if there is anybody who's got to be, like the person who gets let go of, it's like, okay, face-to-face. And that's going to be a problem because it could be with it showing up karmic, but it could be a literal Aries or fire sign. And, you know, just good luck with that. I've dealt with fire signs my whole life. And when they're fired up, I don't care who you are, they just... It's stress and drama until they cool down, because fire signs get heated. So if someone is literally breaking up with a fire sign, and someone's like, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to this confrontation. You know what I mean? Someone's really not. But if somebody wants what they want, which is you, then someone's going to have to face the confrontation or the stress. And it could just be dealing with the stress. It may not be a confrontation, just there in that picture it is. But they're going to have to deal with the stress of it and just get her done. And I think that's going to happen with the Four of Swords and the reverse. Give me another card for that, just so I can clarify. All right. Yeah, King of Wands, Leo. Leo, Aries, Sag, definitely fire energy showing up there. And Seven of Wands, reverse. Yeah, the one that's getting let go of. Someone is not looking forward to letting go of this person or confronting this person with the breakup, or with saying, look, because they could have been engaged too. Now, let's not forget this. This person could be breaking off an engagement. What if this person was engaged to them? That came out the other day. I could see that too. What if they were engaged and they're like, I can't be with this person? You know, somebody who was confused in love. And I do see the confusion. So maybe it kind of just reminds me of when someone is confused in love. You know, The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore is a perfect example of that, because she was in love with this guy who wasn't good for her, and he was like this player energy. And then Adam Sandler was in love with her, but he didn't have a lot of money and he was trying to become something. And so he didn't think he was good enough, but she loved him, or they fell out for each other. In the end, they end up together. But the whole thing about it is, I got that energy, like kind of like that here, is what I feel like too. Somebody could stop a marriage before it happens, kind of like it did in that movie. So however you feel this might fit, if it doesn't, don't make it fit. But there's definitely, the Hierophant can be that commitment. So it can be a commitment that's ending, it can be a commitment starting up, and it can actually be both. Because how many times do we see people break up and get right with somebody? You know, we see that a lot. So however this might want to come out. Tell me about that Seven of Wands though in the reverse. It's the release. Somebody is releasing, surrendering. Yeah. Somebody goes from thinking and watching someone to maybe a quick message. Like maybe just sending a message, a single message. Because I feel like somebody is just, I feel like someone is dying to talk to you, but they can't talk to you. That part of this is, one, they have to come toward you. Another part of this is the stress of this, or the stress of a confrontation. If there's that, the stress would be great for that person. But if they want this with you, it's going to be very necessary. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. The Star, that's you, Aquarius. They want you. That's it. Ace of Pentacles, they want a relationship with you, and you know, if they can have kids, they want that too. Or pets. Sometimes people get pets as kids, but this is them wanting you. All right, literally wishing for Aquarius. And then this Hangman, they get out of it and they don't waste any time. So it looks like they either get out of they're definitely getting out of their head, okay? Because again, it's stressful. So they're either in their head about, this is stressful to come forward and say what I want to say. But if there is, you know, because there is this Queen of Wands in the reverse, and if this is anything that they have to confront, karmic energy or fire sign, not looking forward to that either. But it doesn't matter. They only have their eye looking at you here. So they're going in the direction of you. And the Seven of Pentacles in the upright is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm telling you, they're not going to waste much time. They're going to want to start investing right away. Okay. Sowing seeds, I feel like. Getting the ball rolling, whatever needs to happen. Because they want you and them to be together. So whatever has to go, whatever has to get moved around or adjusted needs to happen. And they're not going to waste any time about it. Tell me about the Hierophant. That's the final card, and it's in the reverse. And then we'll close out. We'll close out with it's Temperance. Okay. This is okay. If there is somebody who is married, they're not gonna like hearing about somebody wanting a divorce, or that it's not gonna happen, because there's also that, like, well, we're not going to get married. It's not gonna happen. I've changed my mind, or we're getting a divorce or something like that. that person's going to have a problem with it. But it's because they have someone else in mind. And it's someone they seem to have made a mistake about or misjudged. Okay. And it's the person who's holding back how they feel. It's the person who hasn't said anything, but they know they have to, so it doesn't matter. Where they're at in this stage in the game is, okay, I just going to have to man up, woman up. I'm going to have to deal with the stress of this if I want to get what I want, my goal, which is the person I'm in love with, which is Aquarius. I'm going to have to just suck it up and do it. That's kind of where this person is ending up. They're not going to waste time about it. They've already wasted enough time about it. Now we're going to close out. Let me grab an oracle deck real quick. I didn't grab one earlier. Give me a second. All right, we'll close out with a Moonology card here. Again, thank you guys for coming. Thank you to my moderators. I love you guys so much. I've been working so much, and I try to get in here when I can. All right. Leo is showing up. Don't let pride get in the way. I think that somebody is not definitely going to let pride get in the way. And then there's some that came face down. This talks about balance, balance your spirituality and practicality. I don't know, but it might be something to consider with you and another person, because, you know, it takes two to tango. So it might be just also saying, just have balance. Okay. I think it's going to be important. Maybe it has to do with beliefs and tradition, especially we do have the Hierophant. So you're very close to achieving a goal, and keep your heart open. So that means don't close your heart off to love. Love is coming in. Love is coming in a major way. How it happens, there's so much major arcana. This has been in the works, and it's powerful how it comes in. It's very powerful, and I am so surprised with all of this energy. I didn't see a tower. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and namaste, my friends.